Okay, so let's get to our first headline. Sony State of Play. They're expecting one this week. Um, so I don't believe we have a date or time yet, but we do know that Sony is releasing a State of Play this week, and I kind of want to go through and talk about what are you expecting? Because I know what I would like to see from the State of Play. Um, there's some games that we kind of know about or hope that we think are on its way or rumored. Um, One of the games that I'm looking forward to hearing more about is that Intergalactic, the Heretic project, which is from the Naughty Dog team. They've brought us Uncharted, Crash Bandicoot, Jack and Daxter, The Last of Us, which has been amazing. So I'd like to hear about that. I would like to say that I would love to hear about a new Uncharted or a new Last of Us, but with knowing that they already announced this intergalactic game, I highly doubt we hear about something like that because it's they're just not going to be. I doubt they're releasing games at the same time. If they're working on this, then we're probably going to have to wait a while for the next Last of Us, or if we ever get another Uncharted. I would love to see a modern Uncharted. That would be a blast. But beyond that, I think we might hear from Ghost of Yotai, which is the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, which is a awesome open world, like a samurai game. It's really fun. I have not beat it, but I've played through the majority of it on my PlayStation. Um, Also, would love to hear about what's going on with Marvel's Wolverine, which I believe is being made by the same people who did the Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2 and the original Spider-Man. Those games are a blast, and I would love to see what they do with Wolverine. And then a lot of people would like to see Bloodborne come back. We haven't seen a Bloodborne game in a long time, and there's a lot of fans of Bloodborne. They would love to see that property, uh, And then there's also God of War. There's rumor that the next one is going to be Egyptian mythology. So God of War, like maybe God of War Egypt or whatever they want to call it. Um, would love to hear from that, but there really isn't anything that we know about in the near future. We've heard these, we know they're working on these games, but we would love to, kind of hear when we're going to get to play some of these games. So they just released PS Pro, PlayStation 5 Pro at the end of last year. So I think it's too early to hear of any kind of like new hardware. I think it's too early for like a PS6. I think we're still another 2, maybe 3 years away for that. So what do you think they might talk about in the state of play, Blaze?
Well, unfortunately, PlayStation is probably the system I know the least. I used to love this PlayStation 2 back in the day. My favorite games on PlayStation would be God of War. So I would love to. And in Egypt, God of War, that sounds fun. I know the last one was Norse mythology. I haven't got to play the last two because I don't own a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 5. Um, I played the original three, loved those. I love Uncharted, so a new Uncharted would be amazing. I agree there. Unfortunately, you mentioned all the games that I probably know when it comes like that Wolverine game sounds amazing. So do the Spider-Man games that I've never played. That's one that I've been that's one as an Xbox fan I've been pretty jealous not having access to those Spider-Man games. In fact, we haven't gotten a good Spider-Man game on Xbox in forever, so that's it's kind of hurts me in the heart, you know. Um,
Well, with
but
everybody sharing their games, who knows? Maybe you'll get a version someday.
yeah,
That's another thing I'd like to bring up is how possible it is with Xbox kind of giving away their properties and selling them on other platforms. How likely could it be that we could hear of a Halo collection on PlayStation 5 Or even when that Nintendo Direct hits April 2nd, could we hear of a Halo collection coming to Nintendo platforms? Because they're giving away these properties. They just announced Forza is coming. Um, they've they're open to letting these games go. Heck, the I know it's a Lego game, so it's kind of feels a little different, but that Horizon Lego game is already on the Switch. So there's a box out there which I feel like I need to pick it up for collector's sake, just to have it in my collection. But I don't want to pay full price. I'll probably wait till it goes down. Those Lego games sometimes they drop in price. But just to see Sony's logo on a Nintendo box is just
Weird.
kind of baffling. So I would almost love to see, yeah, like a Xbox logo on PlayStation box or Xbox or a Nintendo box would just be mind blowing. To have Halo, which used to be the flagship, character for Xbox. You've got Nintendo has Mario, and at one time Sony had Crash Bandicoot, which isn't really Sony's, I guess. Kind of a weird situation, but that was kind of their mascot back in the day. Now you have this Astrobot, which I think they're trying to make the mascot. Halo was Microsoft's mascot, and just to see that on a different system is just weird. It's just weird for us to see. It's just odd. Um, but
It is.
it is
Agreed.
a true reality that the state of play, we could see Microsoft footage at a Sony state of play. And I think that's just wild to think that that's a reality that we live in. That, I kind of almost wonder if the Series X and S might be the last Xbox we ever see.
I've
Uh,
heard rumors that there's a new one coming on the horizon soon. So,
it's what's the point of selling hardware without exclusives? I guess it's just
my
odd.
guess is so Xbox has always kind of advertised itself. I mean, the Xbox One was essentially supposed to be the all-in-one console. So they've always uh prided themselves on being like an entertainment system. 360 was supposed to kind of ingrain that. So same with the one. So maybe they're going to go more for like more features, more things that you can do with it um with the next one. I don't know.
Well, it is kind of curious what's going to happen there. But this state of pet play has me excited because I think the biggest thing in this state of play is we're going to get dates. We'll be able to hopefully start pre-ordering some of these games, and actually know when we can actually play them. I know I don't know what Intergalactic is other than the trailer they released a while back ago. I know nothing about it. It's a new property, but I know Naughty Dog makes amazing games. So I'm buying that game specifically because of who's making it. That I trust that they make good games. Um, but outside of that, I mean, that Wolverine game, if it's going to be anything like Spider-Man, I love the Spider-Man games. I'm going to enjoy playing that. And then Ghost of Yotai, I'll probably pick that up when it goes on sale after a while, after it's been out for a while. I'm not going to be a day one adopter for that game. I I like Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't even finished it yet. I mean, I like
I
it.
don't know
But
anything about those games, so
yeah, I bounce around like it's kind of one of those. If the newest Nintendo game or the newest this game comes out, I'm playing Spider-Man 2 or I'm playing the new Mario Brothers before I finished Ghost of Tsushima. I'll go back to it when I have a chance. But yeah, Naughty Dog is definitely a company that I trust to make great gaming experiences, and so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Um, but I like it more though when you don't know what is gonna coming and you're surprised. I like the what I cannot predict, if that makes any sense. Um, for them to release something that I completely didn't know I wanted and that I want after they announce it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to what they have to say. Because it just feels like we don't know a lot. Same with Nintendo. The only thing that is on the horizon for Nintendo is Xenoblade, I believe in March, and we don't have anything else. Like we don't know anything else coming for the rest of the year. We know Metroid Prime 4 is on its way, but we don't have a release date. Um, we know there's a Pokemon game. I'm not a Pokemon fan. I think it's called ZA, Pokemon ZA or something. But I'm not a Pokemon fan, so I don't know anything about it other than that's already been announced, but no release date. Um, I'm hoping to get news on a new 3D Mario, which would be my biggest excitement for the Nintendo Direct coming up in April. Or you know what? Give it to us on Mario Day, March 10th. Let's celebrate Mario. Give us some Mario announcements on Mario Day, just to wet our whistle until April 2nd Direct. That'd be awesome. But yeah, it's exciting to know that we have this state of play coming up, and that we know we have something to look forward to, some announcements to some games. So I'm excited just to hear what's coming up this year for us to play. But this Intergalactic, like I said, you're watching a trailer right now, and obviously none of this is gameplay footage, so we don't know exactly what this game's going to be.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have more to talk to after the state of play.
But yeah,
maybe they'll show some gameplay.
So we'll definitely get back to talking about Sony here soon. Is that Cal Penn in the picture?
I have no idea.
That looks like the one actor. I don't. Maybe it wasn't Cal Penn. It was. It looked like one of them comedian actors.
Which
I don't
one?
Know.
That one right there.
No. He was on
I was
a
gonna
picture.
say that's a woman.
No, there was a picture of like I can't hear what's going on, but I mean like maybe she's a bounty hunter and she's after that character. But the picture looked like a familiar actor that I've seen in comedy movies. I don't know if it's him. It just kind of looked like it might be. You'll have to. I might have the name of the actor wrong. Yeah, right here. Is that? Yeah, I've seen that guy, right?
I'd like to see a closer look of him, but
it does. It looks like.
I can't remember his name, but
I don't know.
If anything, to me, he kind of looks like, he's a popular actor that is in a lot of stuff that I can't think of.
Yeah, you see him all the time. I just
don't know
his name.
Not Ami or something. I don't remember his name, but I know he was in like one episode of that new version of the Twilight Zone. Is that the guy you're thinking of? Not Cal Penn. Cal Penn was one of the people from
no, that's from
the White
Harold
Castle movies.
I think that's
Harold and Kumar. Yeah, no. I think he's also been in those commercial talking about how he cheats. Do you know which ones I'm talking about? It's like a snack, but he's like, how do you lose weight? Well, I cheat and eat these things or something. Kamali Ninjani.
Who's also I never would have guessed that name. But I wonder if he's in this game. That looked just like him, right?
I could see where you think that. I don't know for sure if that was him or not, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, so let's move on. So anyhow, but yeah, this state of play has me excited. I'm looking forward to it. And we will have a video after the state of play with our reactions of what we see on it. But for now, we can just speculate.